I just seriously want to know what happened. Like, what happened with society today? Like, there was a time when music was music and people were just people. And apparently, no one is allowed to be themselves without being put in a category. That's all I want to know. You're doing math in front of me. You paying attention?
No, I'm doing syllable counting. But you said you're tired of people putting people into categories just for being.
Yeah, I'm just tired of this. I'm not going to say the entire society. Shut up. I'm not going to say the entire society. I'm just going to say this generation in general. I'm not upset with the entire generation. I'm not saying everyone in this generation is fucking wrong with every decision they make. I'm just saying there was a time when, I'm just saying back then music was so much more open-minded. Like they would make songs that actually meant something. Like there's no songs anymore that actually mean anything. Every song has to be exactly the same. They have to fit a certain criteria to even be heard in the first place. And the problem with that is everyone's going to start writing to that, and everything's going to become the same. Which is awful, actually. Way to do that, Andy. Way to just mess me up. Like, something I noticed. The topic of 2011 in song titles was ass. That's all the songs were about. Back that ass up. It's about ass and drinking. Ass. And there's a song literally just ass for like 20 times. It's ridiculous. And the song by T-Pain that goes left cheek, right cheek. A majority of the songs from 2011 were ass. Or where's the music of individuality and meaning?
Rack City bitch,
all the songs today, something like that. They need to start making songs with more meaning.
And that's like a huge hit.
The songs back then were just so much more open-minded. The music back then was just so much more open-minded. Like today, you'll listen to it, you'll be like, oh, this is some classic stuff. If you agree with that, then why not go out and make music? If you have that ability, go out and make that music. Don't just make what the radio wants to hear. I guarantee if everyone just starts making music to what they want to hear, the radio is going to have no choice but to subside to what we want to listen to. Instead of just doing some focus group bullshit that makes them somehow superior than the people who are actually listening to the radio station. Just think of the people back then. Just think of the people back then who wouldn't make it today. 1. Stevie Wonder. 2. Bob Dylan, Elvis Costello, Jimi Hendrix, Questlove, the Ramones. None of them will make it today because society today, or the generation today, I'd rather say, is so close-minded that it's ridiculous that everyone's afraid to go outside of the boundaries of what society has to say. And it's sickening, actually. It's sickening that no one has the courage enough to say, this isn't what I want to do, this is what I want to do, whether you accept me or not. Because honestly, I don't give a fuck about what anyone says about me.
Yeah.
Shut up, Andy. Because for better or worse, what I like is what I like. It's my life. I only have one as far as I'm concerned. I've never died. I only have one as far as I'm concerned. And I'm going to do whatever the hell I want with that one. I'm not going to dress a certain way just so someone else can be like, oh yeah, man, that's cool. But if I don't think it's cool, then I'm not going to dress like that. This is why I hate trends. When people are like, oh man, that's trending. I might dress a certain way and people are like, oh man, he's just following the trend. But I don't do that consciously. It's just something that I enjoy. It's something I enjoy. Like wearing these glasses, people call me a hipster for wearing the glasses, the scarf, and the beanie. It's something I enjoy. Before I even knew about the term hipster, I was dressing like this. So I'm not quite understanding how I can be a hipster, or like when people call me a wannabe hipster. I don't want to be a hipster at all. I want to be a Najee. That's me. I want to be a Najee. Because it's the best thing I could ever be. It's the only thing I could ever be. To be honest. Because you notice that people are just so afraid to be different. They're so afraid of other people's judgment. And those are the worst people. The people who judge other people for the way that they want to dress, or the way they want to act, or sing, or what type of music that they want to play. Those judgmental people are the people that are fucking everything up. Because honestly, those judgmental bastards must have low self-esteem. To be judging other people based off of what you don't like, yeah, that's your opinion. But there's a limit to an opinion and being an asshole. Opinion, asshole. You have people that are just all the way up here, off the bar. That shit is fucking ridiculous. I think that's just the majority of my rant. I just wanted to get my point out about don't be afraid to be yourself. Honestly, I don't care if you wear some tidy whities outside of some gym shorts, outside of some sweatpants. Honestly, I don't care. That's your thing. Do it. Don't be afraid to do that. Get your courage. You do whatever you want. Vote for whoever you want. Don't let news stations like Fox 45 persuade your voting by them putting up statuses on Facebook like, who do you think will win? And then all the comments come from the people who like the Facebook page, and they'll be like, oh, this is who I want to win. And then you're swaying your vote because of the majority of people who say that they want this person. Vote for who you want to vote for. I'm legally now of age to vote. So I think I now play a bigger role in being able to say vote who you vote for. That's just me personally. And I'm going to vote for, a lot of people are like, I bet he's going to vote for Obama because he's black. No, I'm not going to vote for Obama because he's black. I'm going to vote for Obama because of all the great things he's done. He's cleaned up all of Bush's bullshit. Not all of it, because Bush has a lot of bullshit left over. But he's done a great-ass job doing it. Other than taxes, he's done a great job. Of course, taxes are going to happen because we have to pay for the shit that he did. Things are going to get worse before they get better. Do you guys disagree?
Obama? Are you talking about the guy who nearly tripled our debt? Oh, not to mention his problem solution for borrowing money from other countries, like subsidizing our work to other countries like China and stuff that's cheaper. What got us in trouble in the first place was borrowing money from other countries. The way he fixed that, borrow more money from other countries.
America's a land of debt. You gotta realize that. America's been in debt since the beginning of time. That's the thing. We're so far in debt. Debt is our only thing. I don't know if you've noticed.
He is silent.
I don't know if you've debt. I don't know if you've noticed, but a majority of society is poor. A majority of our society is poor, and what they live off of is being in debt. There's a logic in the hood that in order to even be in a normal financial state, you have to be in debt, and it's sad, but it's true. No. If you don't owe somebody money, then you're just gonna freak out.
That's not true at all. I'd be really happy if I didn't owe anybody money. And yeah, debt is originally part of America, because since we switched from the gold standard, and money is just paper and holds no monetary value besides the value we give it, of course we're always gonna be in debt. The only difference is, we don't have to increase that debt. We can either sustain it or decrease it. Getting more debt isn't the solution. That's what got us in trouble in the first place and caused the entire market collapse.
So what's your solution? Bring back Bush. That would be
my solution would be to get rid of Obama and vote in Ron Paul. He's honestly the most solid Republican candidate there is, and I think he'd do a better job than anybody else.
I'm assuming you're very liberal. I'm not.
Hey, alright, you want to talk about Obama helping poor people, his Obamacare health care?
Hold on, time out. No politics in the band.
Oh no, never. That'd be an argument. Yeah.
Alright, his
Alex is really strong liberal too.
Healthcare that's supposed to help like unfortunate and poor statured families did absolutely nothing. Watch the video. You're liberal, so you would like it. Watch the video Sicko by Michael Moore. Our healthcare system is fucked to hell, and they can deny anybody service whenever the fuck they want because it's all privatized and not government. When he did Obamacare, he didn't change healthcare. He didn't do anything to reform it. All he did was he gave federal tax subsidies so poor families could afford healthcare. They still get to do the corrupt and fucked up shit they do right now.